Good afternoon, my fellow freedom fighters, sons and daughters of liberty, knights of freedom. Welcome to another great segment of walking on the Iroquois warpath. And when I'm finished marching today's great 10-mile march through the Pennsylvania outback with my faithful companion, Captain Grizzly Bear, I'm going to be at 9,010 miles. Yes, my friends, I am so happy to be marching with flag number 19, and by the end of this year I will be at 9,500 miles. But anyways, it's pretty wild. I had all my notes today to scribble down on a piece of paper on different things I wanted to talk about. The last thing I wanted, it was on my mind because I knew 9/11's right around the corner, which this will be loading up actually on 9/11. Here we are, 11 years to the day of 9/11, and the greatest lie ever told is 9/11, my friends. And the hammer of truth is that will wake up the world, and the world is awake now. I've said that for the last 2 years. The hammer of truth is 9/11 was an inside job, and there's the first tower. This symbolizes the towers here on Project Alamo symbolize the towers. Since we're talking about 9/11, I thought it'd be appropriate to talk about 9/11 here on this part of Fort Alamo, Project Alamo. You know, have you started your Project Alamo yet? You better, because there's a storm coming, my friends, and if you aren't prepared to defend yourself from this tyrannical government that, yes, is behind the greatest lie ever told, the inside job, if you're not prepared to defend yourself from these Russian soldiers, all these Russian troops they're bringing in, like I was telling a guy at a Patriot meeting last night, you know, World War III. We're in World War III. We've been in World War III. We've been in World War III since 9/11 started. They've used our army, they used our soldiers to fight this terrible lie. Just like in Star Wars, they've used the United States military to bring the world to its knees to create their new world order government. The United Nations is nothing but a Trojan horse here in America. Everything since the creation of the United Nations and Israel, which is part of the plan, they created Israel as part of their plan. Now, don't get me wrong, I am totally pro-Jewish. I'm not pro-Israel, because Israel, you people out there are so, it's not your fault. My new saying is talk radio, keeping American patriots divided and stupid for 11 years. And that's the truth, my friends. They're a little wild card, should we say. The New World Order's wild card in this deck of cards that they've been playing with to bring one of the biggest battles in World War III is to bring the American people to their knees, and the greatest obstacle is the Constitution. And our soldiers, they have common sense. They're natural red-blooded Americans who feel they have that patriot magnet inside of them, like I do. I never was a soldier, but that's a long story. We won't get into that. But anyways, I could have been, but I am basically a soldier for freedom on the home front, because I call my walking the warpath. And while the Indians, I love Native American history, and I do a lot of Native American research, and while their warriors were at war, so were the people at home. So that's the way it's always been. So I am a warrior on the home front, fighting for these soldiers. There's tower number 2, which symbolizes the towers. That's why I decided to shoot it on this trail since about 9/11. The American sheep, the stupidest people in the world. But it's gonna be, I don't know the exact name of the title, but it's gonna be something like that, because basically, my friends, the whole world is awake, because people like me have awakened the world. Us info warriors, us Knights of Freedom, Sons and Daughters of Liberty, we have woken the world. It's you people who follow talk radio, who worship the ground that Glenn Beck walks on and kisses the ass of Rush Limbaugh and Sean Hannity and Quentin Rose in the morning in Pittsburgh. Those fucking hypocrites. The American troops, like a soldier called talk radio years ago and said, thank you. And they said, the talk radio host said, no, thank you. He said, no, you don't understand. Without you, we don't have a voice. Well, guess what? That voice has lied to our troops, to the American people, and the whole world is awake. And you stupid sheep that will follow Glenn Beck over the fucking cliff like a herd of buffalo, you make me sick. Wake the hell up. Write Ron Paul in as the Revolutionary Act. If you're in the Tea Party, the real Tea Party vote is to not vote for these assholes who were tyrants. They've been kings and queens since the beginning of this freaking war. They've been in there 20-some years. Kings and queens never had a fucking reign over a country for that long. These assholes in Washington, in your state governments, in your cities, they should all be hanging from light posts. If this was the old days of the French Revolution, there'd be a guillotine. This is crazy, my friends. Wake up. This government is the terrorist. And you people, the rest of the world, need you to wake up to save the world. Save your children's future. Time is ticking away. Why do you think I'm doing Project Alamo? It's not going to be next year. It's going to be sooner than you know it. They're going to come down that fucking road with Russian troops and international fucking soldiers for the UN. And it isn't going to be our troops. And they're going to fucking throw your ass in a FEMA camp. And all you did was cheer on your local football team and listen to Glenn Beck. And Glenn Beck is God. He knows everything. He would never lie to us. Oh, Rush Limbaugh, he's the greatest. Oh, Dr. Savage, he's the greatest. These people have lied to you, man. You've been lied to, and it's not your fault. But wake the fuck up, you stupid sheep. See you in the next video. Go check out the video. Go check, as always, when you find a video of mine, there's links at the bottom of the video. Go check out Dr. Judy Wood, one of the greatest explanations of what really happened to the buildings on 9/11. And that's what happened. She's right. This like William Cooper always said, these people who are in control of the world, they're always 50 to 150 years ahead of us in technology. They have harnessed Tesla's weapon, Tesla's technology. They have figured out how to use it. And a lot of you, like I said, you got to go check out Dr. Judy Wood. The most interesting thing that I've come to a conclusion with, I told my Sons and Daughters of Liberty this. I never put my theory out there on how they actually. There was a hurricane right outside of New York. No one knows. No one talks about it. That day, I do believe they used the power of nature to actually amp up this unbelievable weapon that can freaking destroy whole buildings, turn them to dust, as Judy Wood said. Go check it out. On the bottom of the video is a link. Go check out Dr. Judy Wood and wake up your friends to the truth, my friends. Stupid sheep, wake the hell up. See you in the next video.